Social media has made it easy for people to want things fast. When they see people succeeding, they want to know how to get there now, how to get abs fast, how to lose weight fast, how to grow your hair faster. You got to respect the grind sometimes. The journey is the destination sometimes. You got to know how to stick your head in the mud to get where you want to be. And that's the thing. No one likes their face in the mud. No one likes it when their face is in the mud. I don't like it when my face is in the mud. That's just an analogy, like comparing it to a 9 to 5. 9 to 5 jobs are the mud. No one likes having to be somewhere unless you really enjoy your job, like you're doing what you love. But most of the cases, people aren't doing what they love. They're sticking their head in the mud. You're not where you want to be in life. You're not going to be where you want to be in the next year. You're not going to be where you want to be in the next 5 years. And chances are, in the next 10 years, you still won't be satisfied with where you are. And that's fine. I remember 5 years ago, I was just graduating college, and I thought that once I got my bachelor's degree, the rest of my life would just be smooth sailing from then on. And then that feeling of momentum that I had of climbing the ranks and going to get and achieve what I wanted in life came to a halt when the lockdown happened. And all that momentum just stopped. For some reason, I just felt like I couldn't do anything with what pieces that I was given. And after things came to a calm with the pandemic, I was just picking up the pieces of what I had left from that momentum to see if I could regain that motivation that I had, that spark that I had that made me want to go out and achieve things once again. And it's been quite the struggle. And I know for a lot of people, it's been a struggle. These videos that I've been seeing on social media of people tired of working their 9 to 5 while they see people on the internet getting richer than they are with less work than they do. It's really a motivation killer. And I know a lot of people share the same sentiment. So that's why I'm here to tell you that if you feel like nothing's happening, even though you're trying your hardest, that's fine. I remember watching the Boondocks and there was the line that the son said where he's like,
"Granddad, what do you do when you can't do nothing, but there's nothing you can do?"
You do what you can.
And then the grandpa's just like, you do what you can. And ever since I rewatched that clip recently, it reminded me that you could only do so much to get where you want to be in life. When I see these 9 to 5 job people, when they're doing those videos of talking into the camera inside of their cars, and a lot of people just sharing their same feeling of what they're going through. But the point of achieving dreams is that it's supposed to be hard. It's supposed to be difficult. You're supposed to be that hero trying to climb to the top of Mount Everest to achieve their goals, to be received with lots of praise for that accomplishment that you did, because it was hard to get to the top of that mountain. It was difficult, and the praise is well warranted for that grand achievement that you've done with your life. And that's sort of the feeling that I reclaimed with my trip to Europe, because that type of thing is hard to do, and it's a feeling that not a lot of people know. I do have to say there is some value in seeing those videos of people talking about how dissatisfied they are with their 9 to 5 jobs, just seeing how unhappy with what position they are in life. There are key takeaways. They know that this position that they are is probably not what they want from themselves, and they went out of their way to go as far as making a video to essentially complain about it, but they're making a video to get their voice heard to a wider audience, and with the side effect of probably making some sort of brand for themselves as a result of the video. And that in itself is showing that they're making an extra effort to get themselves out of that position. When you're watching these videos, you shouldn't just be glad that people can relate with your position. You have to also take the thought process, actually think about what you're watching and what you can take away from that to improve your own life. That's something that I've recently been starting to do with my own life, because I see other people making it big, and even though I probably won't be as growthful, if that's a word, even though I won't grow as fast as what other people seem to be growing at, I know that I'll grow at my own pace. I know there's a song that recently dropped on the Metro Booming Future album. If you don't know about that album, there's a Kendrick Lamar feature that says, Prince outlived Mike Jack, which essentially means, you know, the literal celebrity Prince outlived Michael Jackson. And Prince was known for being a little more true to the art that he was making, while Michael Jackson was a little more flashy and more along the lines of trends that were happening in the music scene. And even though Michael Jackson's music is probably more well known, Prince's music was a little more true to the art of music and will probably be a little more timeless than what music Michael Jackson made. And not to say that that is true in itself. That's sort of how I perceive my self-journey in my life, where even though I'm not following trends and doing what's going to be making the most numbers at the quickest pace, I know that eventually I will get to the goal that I'm seeking. I am opening my perspective to new ideas, to be able to climb the monkey branches in a way. I'm just climbing like a monkey. We're all just climbing monkeys. Some people want to stay at the bottom of the tree, and that's fine. But what I want for myself is a little more grandiose than probably what I see myself doing right now. And I know I'm not any much more special than the next person, because if I was any more special, then I probably would be bigger than everyone else. But I just need to make the right moves, make the smart moves, and I'll probably be where I want to be. And I don't really have a rush in my step. I know that where I want to be will eventually be where I am. And as long as I keep putting the work in, I'm trying new things. As you saw in the shorts video, I'm literally speaking to strangers to fill my photography gallery. And, traveling to Europe was a new thing for me. I'm just seeing what risks I could take in my life. And I hope you all are also taking some risks in your life. Make sure they're not too dangerous. YouTube is one of those risks that I'm going to be taking for myself, because, I'm putting time into something that may or may not succeed. But making YouTube videos is not a new thing for me. Just the consistency aspect is what I need to be working on, which is what I'll be doing now. You see, I haven't put out a video in months, so this is something that I'm going to be trying out for myself and putting the time in to bring out quality for you guys. And a big part of what I want you guys to take away from this video is patience. Having the patience to grow and develop your skills. Things aren't going to happen at the pace that you want it to be. And as long as you put that work in to be where you want to be in life, eventually you'll get there. Probably not in the next year, probably not in the next 5 years, and chances are probably not in the next 10 years. But the process is the destination. When you're going to where you want to be, you are where you want to be. And that's all I got to say about that.